like
Yeah.
that. So from inside Niner
I'm
territory,
gonna give him a
now this is
laser
first
show.
and 10 at the 44-yard line. Rolling to his left. And he's going to eat this one as down he goes. And the line will whistle a couple, but the
Pew
pressure
pew.
gets home on first down.
It's laser time.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down
It's
and 10.
time. It's laser time.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. That'll give him 8
That
that
was like
time.
a,
And it brings up 3rd and
a little
5 now.
laser right there. A little laser.
First impression was immediate. My second impression is, yeah.
Here's Michael Vick.
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
And some space
Oh.
here.
Oh. Oh.
Reach the 8-yard line before
That was a laser.
they're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run A-Champ.
That's not a laser.
A little closer as he takes
They didn't come to see
down to the
runs.
4-yard line.
That's good power play.
Runs in the red zone.
A lot of teams will try to play that.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
I smell desperation.
A-Champ.
I think in terms of what
I smell desperation.
Stop it right around the 1. About a half-yard
Runs in the red zone. Mm-mm-mm.
A-Champ.
No. No.
No gain on the play.
We're not giving that up.
Now on 4th and goal.
We better do something else.
Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football? It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call it.
Told you we're not giving that up. Got it.
Touchdown.
We're not giving that up.
I wonder whether
We'll try something else, right?
And the Giants respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how
No.
to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
that's the highest you can get.
Picking that.
That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Yeah. By the way, I'm not saying it's WWE.
Scored 7-7 here.
I can't believe I pulled another fucking Gronk dog out of the fucking training pack.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm hustling for training packs.
The 49er offense set to get this drive
If I can get Gronks, I'm good.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now.
And then one day that set's gonna be like good. I'll have 2 Gronks that I could put in a set to get like a 90
Telling yourself the truth. If you don't think there's something
or a 91
going on right now, because
whenever they come out.
had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays. It also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They'll go right back to the ground with Falk. And it'll be a minimum pick
Good shit.
as it will take us
This is crazy.
7-7, our score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Yeah, he said something like, we were still family friendly this time, but maybe we're adults.
This. Let's go! Oh!
The dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So he needed 1. He ended up getting
Yo, there's luck,
I like the way he ran that.
and then there's that.
Really intelligent running because
I don't know what that was.
a running back could get too greedy.
I ain't complaining.
On a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first
Mm.
down and not worrying about trying to get a
You know what I
touchdown.
mean? See, I still got 1.
slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe.
I could get 1.
No doubt about it. A really nice job
That's crazy. He had but I put the X factor now to get extra yards after the tackle. This shit, he got me. Damn. That shit had to be activated.
Needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35.
I knew you wasn't looking nowhere at that.
Nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
I bet you if I did that again, you'll pick it. In the same position. Yeah, I'm good.
Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run. What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet. As they finally get down into
I do think that one of the things that didn't
finish this off with
we
6.
see repeatedly is that he does have this other work he has that
Completion good for 7 there.
No
And
more.
they'll make it 2nd down.
people have. And you can see how
That play's not fair.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Oh, whoa. Yo, if that was a pick, I would have been pissed. Fuck all that, see? See, trying to make I'm fucking.
And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm gonna take this paper. I feel like this really ain't worth shit though. I could get 6 yards, but I'm good.
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, now what? How about the defense? Figured out what out to make way. And they completed it all right and lost yardage.
I hate that I have to take this field.
Kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
What we gotta do, we gotta do.
In that drive with 3 points.
You score, I score, I take the lead.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points.
I don't know how you look at it.
Let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1.
Hopefully you don't score.
Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Or if you do score, hopefully it's like a fucking blow me out and fucking get it. So I got hella time.
Here's Achane to start
Like this.
The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well
Yeah,
they
I
played
can
throughout the game
I
because
can
that
see
was the
how
longest
it's
run of this contest.
okay. I can see how he's like. I can see how he bears a grudge in the sense that he wants to. If he was the world, that's an understanding. If he wants to, yeah, if he feels like there's unfinished business, then he wants to put it right.
Achane here, they stay on the
So
ground.
what I think, I guess what I'm saying, I think before is that I don't think
It's a
he's
6-yard
but
gain on
after
the
the
ground, and
incident,
that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I don't think he's basically saying that he didn't spend
2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7.
Why do they let us set up?
He got on with it and did it. I'm not saying it's like gone from his head
From the
forever.
48-yard
I do
line,
think
here's
there
a
is
2nd
certain,
and 4.
maybe, to me it just seems like there is a certain level of being able to rush on.
They set up
Playing
the
it
screen.
doesn't
Achane has it.
So,
And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Yeah, but I don't think it's still improved that. Yeah.
Vic now from the 50.
So yeah.
she caught that? Wow.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Like, I think
Three
that
yards
yeah,
in the
something
first set
that
of downs.
that-
Gotta say, it was a little
that's really
surprised to see
exciting.
Charles come out with a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly
Yeah,
ever see
and I
anyone
think
really
there's
run
definitely
for it on short yardage.
Yeah,
So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm.
nice move.
So I think
But you fucked up. You left me way too much time.
Touchdown here in its first half. And the Giants have moved out in front.
That shit about to be like it never happened.
Because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now
Yeah.
14-10.
Oh, I thought it was 2:15. Oh, I'm bugging. 1:15. That's all right. That's something, but it's not that.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The San Francisco offense ready to start the next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is we're going to do a line building because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Stroud. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Here's Stroud. Complete. It's Johnson. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
That nigga was on the ground tweaking.
As they'll stop him with just over 40 seconds to go.
That nigga did what he had to do, though.
They'll give the Falk up the middle. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We're right there about to break a big one.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one a first down pickup of 8. Stroud working out of the gun. And he's got his man out of the backfield. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to take it away.
Let's go right on time.
San Francisco. Marshall Falk as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Ah, good shit. Come on, get him. He ain't getting him. Oh, he got him. Good shit. I'll go fuck. You get one shot, nigga. 3 seconds. What you doing? Taking the points? Smart man.
Almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. Maybe I go out there and try and stop it. What a tough spot they're in.
Hell yeah.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL. Audio Sports.
Jock always live great.
Live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Oh, you get the ball back? I didn't know that. Wow, they really helped you.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half.
Put them foot. Put that foot. Yeah, bump them.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the
You can at least get no momentum. Because you gonna bump your man.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings.
See, I'm over here playing around. I thought I had the ball. Like, I get the ball. I thought I get the ball coming back. But I guess not.
Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Give me that. Oh, come on. You gotta grab that. You don't want that. You don't want it.
And he sort of
training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season. They got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered and picked up the completion.
just a part of that doesn't know why he's that.
They'll run for it with A-Chan.
Yeah,
Pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield.
we're never talking about it on.
6.
Almost
13 yards, good for a giant first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
This complete to Jones. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37.
I'm moving that shit.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Up the middle, A-Chan. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Vic to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Running right, here's A-Chan. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
I'm trying to the fuck out. I knew he was in.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
yeah. Like when
They'll run it. A-Chan with it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Why are you wasting time, man? Just throw it to the end.
That almost felt like the defense said,
Fuck.
he is not getting
Stop playing it.
Not only stopping him at the line, but pushing him back a yard as well. A-Chan once more.
Whatever. I didn't run to that. Yeah. I should.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants
I thought you weren't gonna.
taking the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive.
I should have known.
Boswell for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
But maybe Vince. But he's saying, I think he's saying that was
Boswell now kicking away after the touchdown.
Completed the conquest anyway. And actually, I think that was almost. I can't remember exactly what. I think they were almost
past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, I didn't think that.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But Charles, you and I said at intermission,
Yeah,
feels
but
like
again,
we're
that's
set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Quite random, isn't it? Yeah.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
He's going to flip
shit.
to the flat. It's complete.
It's very direct, isn't it?
That nigga got that shit off.
All defenses
Wow.
whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam.
I ain't mad at you, bro.
It can turn into a big play with missed tackles or runs through people. But they were
That shit
there
froze up
waiting,
on
and
me.
they stopped him for a minimal gain.
I threw it out of it. Fuck. What happened? I didn't press the button.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. ETN up the middle. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Stroud out of the gun here.
But I don't know if
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. They're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21. Instead of a 3-1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Good shit.
He'll check it off to Falk, complete. And he's
Alright,
taken down
we're done
after
with
a
that.
gain
We're
of
done.
3 as they move it from the 20.
It's so hard to not use it, though. It's like such a good trick. I can go either way off. It's the play inside the play.
And then to go back to Vince, Dusty was not able to take
Come on, what is happening?
Stroud to throw it.
Which makes me think that I don't think I knew
He
this
gets
before.
this one to Johnson. And the Niners are going to be set up with the first and goal here as the tackle made at
That's
the
how
9.
it's played.
There's no point.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter.
My real nerdy wrestling story and stuff that maybe people know and I didn't, but there's a last section towards the end of the episode
A
about
looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Stroud will look to throw once more.
And I have been under the impression
That's how we do it.
Marvin Harrison Jr. A 9-yard
not saying
touchdown
that they're
ground. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this
whereas the way
game
that
here in the fourth.
I think to phrase it is that, it wasn't quite
Tucker
clear
now to add the point after.
but Vince kind of said, someone went
And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
But I thought, the version of the story I'm sure I think of, and I think the version of the story from Dark Side of it is that Vince instructed.
Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
It was the most terrible
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get out past the 30.
So I wish something would do something. I wish some
The Giants
Yeah,
offense
that's what I mean.
at the line,
But
ready to begin
that's
their
sort of
next
saying,
drive.
hey, if someone did,
They
that
no
would be
longer
great.
have the lead
As
after that
opposed
last
to
touchdown, all tied
opposed
up
to
in the
Joe
fourth
Burrow.
quarter. And a
That's
chance for
slightly
this
different
offense to
thing.
mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Perfectly
And he
good.
maneuvers up the middle for 3.
No HM.
And it's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can
Let
stand
me
up.
get that.
This is going to be
This shit.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard
Ooh.
line. Well, we say it often to Charles, but not all interceptions are
Then he
created
got
equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, we get
Yeah, I
into this
clicked on it.
it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Yeah,
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll get Richard though. And
Now a give inside for Fall. It'll pick up a couple and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
And this is why aggressive defense
Yeah, this shit is funny, man.
it wreaks havoc because they end up taking their
Everything that can go wrong goes wrong.
up the D lineman to make the play.
Now Stroud.
caught in that.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And across the choke into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tyler Conklin. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
They know.
Tucker to add the PAT.
So like right when it matters most,
And they will take a
that's when the shit flips. And now you're gonna score. Probably get it back from you. Yeah.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
We're not gonna start off with a crazy run backs.
He'll go down to a knee and they'll begin the drive
Yeah,
at the
let's
30.
start that 7:30 like normal people. Don't be throwing it. Oh, whoa,
Offense
whoa,
at the
whoa.
line, ready to begin their
That's
next
not a
drive.
pick.
They now trail by
Square.
7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth
Wow.
quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
They try to get me.
Oh yeah, there is. But there's a second thing, and that's why I say, like, if you're a non-wrestling fan,
So
these
first
things
and
are
10
coming at you
now from the
so
30.
fast and there's everything.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And swing this out wide. Here's H.A.
That's weird.
Only a couple there,
Again,
and it'll be 2nd down.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. As
That's
this
weird.
continues to evolve, they become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends,
He's all pro.
because their ability to make people miss in the open field
No.
can really generate big plays for an offense. They gave up the completion.
That's all too.
This is what zone defenses count on: catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Oh, good man.
Caught by Manhurts. And he will
Fuck him up.
But the anything's great. Because they're like, they're not good.
Fuck him
Field
up.
position built above the chains because
I don't put it in
three
opposing one
underneath.
standing in the grave.
If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right
Yeah,
now,
we all
Seattle
can.
is a quarterback on just about every play.
Another
That
bit.
makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver. Any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get working on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. I think they're pretty good as a defense.
And this will move the chains again as the tackles
I don't
go
And
think
he
you've
broke
ever
that other motherfucker.
44-yard line.
does
Drive
it.
continues.
Yeah, I would-
Like, knocked him out his shoes.
Here's 1st and 10. It'll be Vic
Why
once
you do
more.
my guy like that? Oh, that was about
There's
to be
Manhurts, the tight end. Short completion.
So, dog, you can't be doing that.
And that will bring up 2nd
That
down.
ain't a good look. I just figured something out. Why do you watch this?
There's Michael Vick.
So it's getting right to
Caught by Jones.
Yeah.
And he gets it down a yard or two
Okay.
short of the 30 before he's out of
They're
bounds.
threatening.
And they just keep
Yeah, maybe
marching right
Don't be
along.
threatening.
First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Steroid scandal.
Now here's Vick.
Give me that.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Oh, he caught me. I was there. If I just left him
And this will
and
move the
picked.
chains again as
Whoa.
the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
When did he go down?
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back.
Actually, I think you could probably say
I think we missed it.
Vic
now.
But actually,
Oh.
Gets this to Jones over the middle.
Yeah.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of the
Niggas flopping like a fish.
Some people crazy see those short throws underneath. They gotta find a way.
really Bret Hart.
Defense downfield.
This crowd trying to force a false start.
He's saying, yeah, I never actually heard them say, sorry, don't you must say steroids. But we're certainly getting this was a company where those who were
There's Vic.
were very
And that is caught.
so he's still the
Giant touchdown.
Good shit.
Famous Jones. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Oh boy, here we go.
You know there's an inclination when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
yeah.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't.
And he's going to go.
Yeah, nigga.
He's safe before he can get rid of the football.
That's what you get.
Yeah, actually, that we hear.
That's what you get.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he thought something like that if
Johnson jostles free.
So trying to take me out.
Return nearly got it to the 35.
This nigga just trying to take me out.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Nigga brought me out in the back.
Not quite over yet.
Had niggas in the
Take all
hallway.
3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
They have to try to run a few plays.
Yeah, you better use them things.
First down and make them use up all their timeouts
Better.
in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And they
I
weren't
don't
in
like
zone
that
coverage.
shit.
They were in man, and each man did his job.
yeah,
Oh, we go.
so much mistakes that go.
Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people
Better
down.
use them.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Yeah,
Third down and 13.
yeah.
And it worked. But then
To throw
Yeah.
with Stroud.
Yeah, the first one in the documentary.
And the catch made by Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Gets by him
Oh, you disrespect me.
He didn't deserve that.
and inside the 40.
You disrespect me.
Actually,
How many times was hammered into my head?
so, yeah, but, yeah, so the where then
Me is never dead.
You worry about where that is
Never.
much more than the person who has the ball. And on that play, they didn't have enough
Where you going?
focus on him. And somehow he turned a short pass.
What was he doing?
And he's across for the touchdown. And it feels like that should just about seal it. Now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still
Oh, 87?
go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made.
86 or 87, one of the two.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown.
Maybe he's been getting upgraded.
To tie it.
and
Yeah.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Smith is the ring board. So much is
I'll tell you what. I definitely upgraded him
This return sets him up
because I upgraded him to give him the X Factor. He didn't have it before.
so much.
This is 1st and 10. Now Michael Vick. That is caught. Kincaid with it.
I'm trying him out. Hold on. Chill, Papa. What's happening?
It changes everything.
Who said this could happen?
Haven't involved things.
Final minute,
Who
one
said this
timeout
could happen?
remaining.
What's that?
First and
What's
2.
that?
Again, I don't think I
No.
Vic.
where when you just playing with
A hit as he
Mhm.
throws there, incomplete.
Not this time.
The way he's thrown the football today, I'm also surprised
where
when
a
he
lot of
doesn't
people
complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they
He
expect
got
it
me.
as well.
He fucking got me. Oh, he fucking got me. He burnt me. I knew it.
oh, that was first
You better use it.
Third and final timeout
That's it.
as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
I mean, I think
First and goal.
yeah, there is interesting where the narrative certainly from
Vic to throw.
Oh, he fucked up. I don't know what he was doing.
Away on this one. Losing yardage back at the
I was
12.
gonna press it too. Word to mother.
Where they came so
Fucked it
close,
up.
Charles, they were knocking on the door in a one-possession game.
I was gonna press that shit.
Defense held tough to get the victory.
You can't audible. It's gonna take your time away.
So many moments when they could have had a big play to change the outcome of this game. And let's face it, none bigger than that final snap.
Okay.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Goode. You've been watching the NFL.
I was definitely gonna call a timeout.
Log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
That was a battle. This nigga was trying to get me at the end though. You try to go for two? That's fucked up. You trying to get me? He said, fuck overtime, fuck a tie. See, if it's a tie, I could play different. But either way, I was up, so I could play way different.
Yeah, again, it's
He missed it.
and it's one of those things where, yes, if he finished that denial where he said, I really don't want to, if we debated but it was consensual, full stop. Yeah, whether you believe him or not is a different question, but that is just a flat out denial of what she's claiming. You don't really need to add the other stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're Vince, you don't need to then say, anyway, had it been a rape, the statute of limitations is running. Well, that's beside the point. If you didn't rape someone, then you don't need to say the other part. So if you're being charitable to Vince there, maybe you say, well, that's an unfortunate choice of wording. But yeah, the way that comes out is not very complimentary to Vince at all.
The Vince sued for defamation, which is true. But then that episode, that bit there is right near the end of the episode. That episode ends with a text bit just to update you on what's happened in 2023 when the statute of limitations was temporarily lifted in New York State for alleged victims of sexual offences. McMahon paid a multi-million-dollar settlement to Chastain.
And again, Reese Chatterton, because the alleged rape happened in, I think, 86, so again, quite early in Vince's sort of time at the top of the business. And a lot of people said that she was sort of ridiculed at the time and that she was sort of dismissed as an attention seeker. So maybe when you look at the fact that it was then settled in 2023. But yeah, that is a context there, is that it was, she was sort of dismissed as an attention seeker, and then it came back up because when the 2022 allegations came up in the Wall Street Journal, that happened to coincide with a law in New York State where there was a temporary lifting of the statute of limitations, so even historical sexual assault could be prosecuted. And Rita Jackson, through her lawyers, chose to go after Vince for that historical thing while she had the chance in law to do so. And of course, because it coincided with everything else that was going on with Vince, then it became sort of folded into that bigger story of the allegations.
Episode 3, of course, we haven't done this enough. It's called Screwjob. It starts with like a little Wendy Richter, the first screw job, the deep cut screw job, the trivia question screw job, and apparently Vince said this on Wendy Richter afterwards. He said, "I didn't care. I said life's not fair sometimes. Life don't quite fair. For me, it was nothing personal. This was business. There's nothing I wouldn't do for nothing business."
Yeah. This thing about not fighting fair, right, quite aside from the Wendy Richter thing, this is obviously when Vince thought this was going to be an eccentric trailblazer thing, and he wanted particular traits of his to be promoted in the documentary. There are several times where either him or someone else talks about this not fighting fair thing, and one of them, I think it's in one of maybe it's a core where he talks about growing up how he decided he liked fighting, and he used to beat people in fight. He would poke them in the eye, pull their hair, or whatever, and they would say that's not fair. So I don't fight fair. That's
it's like his new catchphrase he's trying to get over.
Yeah, and then there's a bit where Shane, we're jumping ahead, but in episode 5, I think Shane talks about how he wrestled with him as he was a kid and like coaching him with fair. Saying that wasn't fair. Again, Vince like life's not fair. That this whole thing about like cheating to win and cheating to win is okay, and life's not fair, get over it. It's very difficult and so that he's quite keen to the audience.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you.
Yeah, he himself says that Mr. McMahon doesn't fight fair.
This defense knows they gave him one.
Yeah.
They let him off the hook.
And we have been
on the other side of midfield.
So, yeah.
It's a big one
Hard to
for the
separate.
Ravens.
We get some interesting stuff about Adam Cole.
So, all my years, here's one that you don't see often. The field goal team on first down.
John Cena's
That is
used
not...
paragraph of, I was going to get fired, and then I cut the rap on the bus. And Stephanie, I'm like, why is this in there?
Yeah.
It's about that. I get you want to tell us.
Thank you. Man.
Last night, and Vince kind of okayed it.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I knew.
Yeah.
And then, so it was almost like he was not complicit in it, but had given the green light for that to happen. And then after it happened, and the backlash from veterans and others was like, killing the business. Undertaker's not happy, but others who at that point were far more senior than Undertaker was not happy as well. I think maybe that. It almost, the way it's told, it almost feels as though Vince is like, oh, the backlash to this is new. And he almost, the way Triple H said it, Triple H was almost like, well, Vince said, there's a quote, whatever, but he said something like, Triple H said Vince told him, you're going to have to learn to eat shirt and like the taste of it.
It's a big one for
so it's almost, again, it's almost performative. He's almost saying, I messed up by allowing you guys to do this, but something has to be seen to be punished,
field goal team
and
on
therefore
first
for you.
down.
Which,
This one,
Life's not fair.
yeah, life's not fair. And again, though, it maybe explains why Triple H was prepared to wait that out and kind of did it without complaint. Because it sounds from that account as though Vince has said to him, yeah, I'm going to have to be seen to be punished
so
for
they
you,
come to the line
but it
for
won't
first
last
down
forever.
and
So
10.
it's almost like they were in on it together.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Now, faking the
He
give.
probably was. Because Triple H could have. I know he's just.
Throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
No, but like he could have.
Bounty
You
goes.
know, it was
Just
a hard
shy
few
of
months
midfield.
for him to enjoy. Soon after that,
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs.
Mark Mirror, yeah, all that kind of
Side
stuff.
the
Like,
defense,
you could see
rely
how
on the yards
that
after
would
the
be
catch,
incredibly
and
disheartening.
exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
first
I've
down.
always wondered
It's
how
Stroud.
Triple H survived
Pass
taking
into the hands of Travis
Keep
Etienne. Give them 17
It's
more,
brilliant.
and they
Oh,
are
yeah.
on a roll. Another first down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able
After
to
that,
be a
they
viable
go into
weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Stealing the talent from a little family-run business, which is not, and that's what Vince says these days. That's what Vince said back then. The
Oh,
influence
what is your problem? Oh, what do you want? Here, what?
This is very similar to what he
Oh,
was.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Oh.
Vince
Oh, God, that's
Oh, you can't.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you. Yeah.
Vince says, Ted's philosophy was let's go hurt our competitor. That's not mine. I want to go compete. So obviously nonsense because it does go to hurt competition.
Yes, he's saying when Ted Turner goes aggressively to try and swallow up competition, he's doing it to hurt people. Whereas when Vince did it a decade earlier, he was just competing.
But then thank God the interviewer then challenged that and said, but didn't you look at what Ted was doing as competing? And Vince, I think, looks annoyed. Honestly, he doesn't look all there a lot of the time. He's mumbling. He's very, very difficult to understand sometimes the way he speaks.
Yeah.
He doesn't remember things. He's obviously got people off camera who can hear talking and remind him.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Fixing something. Vince looks annoyed. He goes, sure. I agree against it.
Purdy going in the air right away. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Yeah.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle.
Some might think it might be
Really,
hypocritical.
we shouldn't be surprised.
Okay, I
That's
don't
what
have
runners do,
someone
especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
I don't think they have the
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's a big loss
The
of
same
3.
principle as that guy that's in films died us from the White House. Pleasure. Flavor.
Purdy looking to throw.
Doing feet. You're in my spot again. She's really? You realize she's not even
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off
Good
the
job.
field when you can, especially on third down. And third down
Alex,
defense going to be
this is
vital in this
WG
game.
Work Game
Able to
Shop
knock
next
that
door.
one
Yeah,
away and
I
force
sell
a
Magic
fourth
the
down.
Gathering, and he sells Magic, and no one is gathering. Dad, remember what we talked about?
Oh, yeah. Technically, Spot 9 is a shared parking space.
Ooh, look whose disappearing balls came back. What do you say we settle this once and for all? With the newly released collector's edition of Wizards and Warlocks.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson, and we are live at 83weeks.com, and of course I couldn't do it without the Hall of Famer himself, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eric Bischoff. Eric, how are you, man?
I am good. Good. Glad to be here. Fun day so far. Going to get that as a support.
It's been an interesting day, to say the least, if you're a wrestling fan. Of course, we are live on September 25th, just hours before AEW
Here's
takes over
1st
Arthur
and
Ashe
10.
Stadium for Slam.
They'll drop to
But that's
throw.
not what anybody's talking about today. They're all talking about Vince McMahon.
Incomplete.
We got the journey that Netflix just dropped.
And that takes us
Yeah.
to 2-minute warning.
Episode 1 is what we're going to be talking about today. If you've got
Throwing
questions
on
for
second
Eric,
down.
we will hear it. Looking to be
He'll
interactive.
fire
Each
one.
call of the documentary. If you've got a question for Eric, please keep them coming. As a reminder, if you haven't already, this is totally free on YouTube. There's a subscribe button. Turn on your notifications bell. Because Eric and I are going to be breaking
They'll
this
come up
down
1st and 10
episodically,
at the 40.
episode by episode, day by day.
On play action,
Start
he'll
with
set up
episode
the throw.
today, continue tomorrow.
That one
See
from
you
Victor Johnson.
What's that?
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown,
It'll be an
Bills.
interesting few days
And the
here,
show
Eric.
continues
Did you watch episode 1 this morning, or have you just finished, or where are you at so far with the documentary?
Well, to be honest, I am halfway through episode 3. I didn't want to do it because I know my own flaws and weaknesses. And I knew if I watched more than one episode, I would tend to conflate some of the things that I saw in episode 2 or 3 and respond to them in episode 1, and kind of a confusing mess. But honestly, after the first episode, I couldn't stop. So that was this morning. I think I started about 7:30 this morning. And then I started getting busy throughout the morning, so I wasn't able to sit and watch all at the same time. But I'm halfway through episode 3. And as I was telling Dave Silva and Derek Spano, who was on the line with before you joined us, I'm pretty certain before the day is through, I will have gotten through all 6 episodes. And I'll go back and watch each one again to make sure I keep my commentary relevant to the episode.
That's what I'm going to try to do too. I gotta admit, I binged them all. I woke up early, couldn't wait. It was something I've really, really been looking forward to. And I gotta say, overall, I'm pretty disappointed. You know, when I heard that they had more than 100 hours of interviews in the can, I just thought to myself, man, if you could sit down and ask Vince McMahon anything in the world, what would you ask? What would you try to go deep on? What would you try to go long form on? And I was almost wringing my hands at what an opportunity this must be. And then I saw what they did, and I felt like it was fine. You know, I didn't think it was the most groundbreaking stuff we'd ever seen. I didn't see a whole lot of new information. I wasn't overwhelmed like I really hoped to be. Maybe I was a little disappointed. I don't feel like there was a lot of new information necessarily as a hardcore wrestling fan sort of in the bubble. What was your immediate? Were you disappointed? Did you think they did a great job with what you've seen so far?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say what I've seen so far is some of the best documentary storytelling I've ever seen in a documentary, particularly a wrestling documentary. I'll call it that, in anything related to wrestling. And I say that not so much in terms of what the questions that were asked or the revelations that were made. I'm talking specifically about the arc of the story that they're currently telling. I don't think a documentary that I've seen has done as good a job in terms of editing and disciplining that story arc. I haven't seen anything as good in the wrestling space, and very little outside of the wrestling space in terms of a documentary that's as good. Now, part of that, and my feelings about what I've seen so far, has to do with my belief, not knowledge, belief, that what they're really doing is setting Vince McMahon up for the fall. Now, you've seen all 6 episodes, I haven't, so you probably have a better view, and I would appreciate if you don't respond too much and give it away, but it seems to me, knowing what I know, in terms of the timing, this was Vince McMahon's initiative. This was Vince's idea originally. Vince wanted to peel back the curtain and reveal things that had never been revealed about him individually, including some pretty unusual things about his past and his life growing up. But things changed. And while I think Vince was very forthcoming in episode 1 and episode 2, I feel like episode 1 and episode 2 were act 1.
Yes.
Which makes sense. They're setting Vince McMahon up to almost be not a sympathetic character, but almost an aspirational character. This is a kid who grew up being physically abused by his stepfather, who grew up wanting to love and know his biological father. Didn't really get to know even his last name until he was 12 years old. We'll stop right there. That's a hell of a way for any kid to grow up. Physically abusive stepfather. I don't know what his relationship was like with his mother at this point, but it couldn't have been good if she was turning a blind eye or knowingly allowing her son to be abused by this man, his stepfather. That's pretty ugly way for any human being to grow up. Vince finally meets his father, and his father kind of, yeah, you're my kid. Just don't get too close. And they go into great, Vince goes into great detail about that relationship and how it affected him, and the lack of closeness. It was clear to me that Vince wanted his father's approval. He wanted to be loved by his father. To me, all that came out to me. And that story, that aspect of the story that I've seen so far in episode 1, makes Vince the kind of person that deep down inside I think we all want to be. Not that we all want to go through what he went through, but we all want to believe that we're capable of coming out of a bad situation and taking control of our future and becoming successful in spite of it. It's a hero's journey in a way. And I feel like, let me put it this way. It's the best way I can put it. I think Netflix, and to a degree, TKO, is going to do to Vince McMahon what Vince McMahon did to Bret Hart. They're setting him up. They're setting him up, getting him comfortable. Talking about, not literally, obviously, talking about the way he's being positioned. They're setting that character up. The character's going to let his guard down. They're going to fuck him. In the end, that's the drama. Who knows? You've seen them all. I haven't, but that's my take on the first episode.
I took a lot of notes out of that first episode. I want to remind everybody, we're totally live right now. So if you've got a question for Eric, keep them coming. We want to hear from you. If you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications bell. I want to mention we're going to have some people join us in future episodes. I thought for episode 1, it could just be Eric and I, but as we move forward, we are going to have some special guests, including some people who had some pretty strong opinions about what they saw in the series. I was really glad to see that they continually noted, Eric, that the majority of these interviews were filmed in 2021. So before there was any hint of an allegation in the Wall Street Journal in 2022, before the company merged with TKO in 2023, before the whole Netflix and the actual civil suit were made public in January, I was concerned that a lot of the comments that people would have to say about Vince might be played out of context. I was really thankful that they sort of hit us over the head with the fact that those interviews happened in advance of any of this coming public. I'm sure that made you feel good. And I'm sure one of the questions that a lot of people want to know is, you've said on our podcast,
I just found these candies from Japan, but I'm not sure whether they're green tea or matcha based. Let's use the Google app to find out what it is. I just tap the lens icon and point to the text I want to translate. It looks like they're chocolate-covered matcha candies and the perfect topping for my homemade matcha saucer. Try out the Google app for your next food adventure.
With my UC, symptoms like alpha urgency have always weighed on me. How far? What's my plan? What if I have to go now? Then I asked my doctor about Omvo. Now, less UC symptoms means less baggage. Rapid symptom relief. Lasting remission. Improved bowel urgency. All with Omvo. Don't use if you're allergic to Omvo. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Omvo may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them, and may cause liver problems. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, tuberculosis, or if you've had a vaccine or plan to. Side effects include upper respiratory infections, injection site reactions, joint pain, headache, rash, and herpes viral infections. Carrying less of the burden of UC symptoms? Yeah, I can get used to this. Ask your doctor about Omvo.
In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to go from this to this in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. Now, Salsa family, and welcome back to another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you 3 simple steps anyone can follow to go from 1,000 coins to 1 million. Now, the first step is boring, it's simple, it's probably not what you want to hear, but we're going to get you guys to go to your solo challenges to just play through
I'm
a couple
90%
challenges and
sure
ensure
or so
you have
that
enough coins
I
to start to
didn't sit
participate
down
in
and
some of
do
these
it
bigger
in
methods. Now, the
this
solos I need
project.
every single person playing. There's only 3 of them. They're very simple. Number 1 is the training camp solos. Underratedly, if you have yet to play through these challenges, they're actually pretty solid. For every single game you play, you either get a pack, you get 3,000 coins, or you get an 80+ overall card. Not bad. That right there is about 30,000 coins for free. Now, beyond that, there's 2 other challenges I would recommend you guys play. The next ones you probably don't want to hear. It is the epic solos. These are a bit of a grind, but for going through these, you're probably making an additional 50,000 coins. There's 7.5k. There's Ace Fantasy packs. They do take a while, but this is another 50k. And then finally, the last solos you guys should be playing are the Season of Boom solos. If you play through these solos, you get B, O, O, and M tokens. Now, with those tokens, you can put them in a set, and that right there is going to give you even more coin value. As you can see, you can spell out Boom twice by playing these challenges. And with those tokens, we're going to go to our sets. We're going to filter it on over by the program Season of Boom, and when you put the BOOM tokens into this set right here, the Boom Token Exchange, that's going to give you a 35,000 coin quick sell, so that in total is another 70k. So I'm out in 25 coins for the cheapest price on the internet. Check out MMO EXP by clicking the link in the description and use the promo code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Now, for playing through just those 3 sequences of solos, we're off to a good start. We've made about 130k coins for free. Not bad. Now, step number 2 is kind of optional. You can do it if you want to, you can skip it if you want to, but solo seasons are worth talking about because on the screen right here, I got a tweet from someone who played through solo seasons and got 200 free packs. And I had to message this guy. I was curious. I was wondering how many coins he made by opening up those packs, and he told me after opening the first 100 packs, he made 1.5 million coins. Now, that is an absolutely massive number. If you guys want to play solo seasons, you should play through the ultimate solo seasons. There's no reason playing through the amateur ones. The ultimate ones are a little more challenging, but the rewards are going to get better too. It's worth playing these instead. You're probably not going to lose these games regardless, and it is a big time grind because when you start right here, you're not going to get crazy good rewards. But as you rank up in higher and higher divisions, the rewards, of course, get better and better, and eventually they end up getting pretty solid. As you guys get higher and higher, the rewards are actually going to get pretty good. That's how he was able to make so many coins by playing solo seasons. But again, like I said, this step is a little bit optional because solo seasons isn't really a fun way of making coins. Realistically, if you guys go through here, play a little solo seasons, do those 2 challenges, you're probably at about 200k. That is not a bad start, but we have 800,000 coins more to make to reach our goal. Now, before we talk about step number 3, boys, if you are enjoying this video, I would greatly appreciate it if you scroll down and drop a like. And if you want to stay up to date with more ways to make coins in this game, potentially some glitched ways to make coins, or other free players you can pick up in Madden Ultimate Team, I drop videos every single day giving you tips and tricks in Madden Ultimate Team. So if you want to improve your team, if you want to make more coins, hit that red subscribe button. It is free to do, and all it's going to do is help you build your team. Oh yeah, also, by the way, Underdog Fantasy set Patrick Mahomes' line to 0 yards for every single user. If you want access and you want to make some picks with that free square, click the link in the description, use the promo code SWIFT. That matches your first deposit up to $1,000. All right, let's get into step number 3. And step number 3, you probably guessed it, we're going to the sets, and we're going to start to find a couple of coin-making sets where we can go through and make profit by simply completing sets over and over and over again. Now, the first set we're going to get you guys to do is to go on over to your Team Builder tab, and boys, the Team Builder Jack Conklin set is profitable right now. Now, the way this one works is pretty simple. You put in 2 random 82 overall players and 3 82 overall AFC North Team Builder cards, and once you do that, you get Jack Conklin. Now, this Jack Conklin card at the moment is going for about 140,000 coins, and we're going to build this set for close to 100k. Now, the first thing we got to do is just buy our random 82s. When it comes to those cards, you're going to try and find those at about 16k if possible. So you can find them. It's fairly simple. Go quality 82 to 83, and then filter down by different conferences. As you guys can see right here, AFC East, AFC North, AFC South. We're going to flip between these. When we find a card at 16k or less, we buy it and we add it to the set. As you guys can see, there's a lot of activity on most of these filters. You're going to see a lot of players getting posted up. All it takes is 2 deals and then you also and beyond that, for the other 82 overall cards, which are of course going to be your Team Builder 82 overalls, you guys can either buy these cards at 25k if you see them on the block at that price, or if you need to do the set for the 82s, that's your other option. Now, to do the set for the 82s, you got to put in 3 80 to 81s and a 78 to 79. You're trying to find these 80s at about 6k, and then your 78 you're going to buy at about 2k, meaning your total spend right here is actually going to be less, you're
He
probably
doesn't
dropping
want
about
people to
20K
know
per
him,
82.
right?
Now again, we're going to use the exact same filtering method to find our 80s and to find our 78s. I really think it's the best way to do it. Go quality 80 to 81 and then just go by the team filter. I think the team filter is a good way to filter it down because you're going to see a good number of cards on each filter, but it doesn't refine it too small and not show you any snipes. As you can see on refresh number 1, 6K for 10 Keras, that is perfect. If we spend 6K, then 6K, then 6K, that's 18 on the 80s, and then the other 2K will be spent on the 78. All this said and done, after you purchased every single player you need to get this Jack Conklin set done, you're probably spending about 100 to 170K, and then we're going to sell the card at about 140. That's a solid bit of profit. Again, you can do that over and over again, make about 20 to 30K after tax, and that's a pretty solid way to go through and generate coins. Only thing you need to remember is that you do need to pick the player on the Browns criteria or any player in the Browns conference to ensure that that card actually does go into the Jack Conklin set. And yeah, Jack Conklin complete. We'll open up this pack, we'll sell off the card, and just like that, we are making some pretty easy coin. You can do this over and over again, but there's actually a better coin making method I'm going to show you guys right here, which is going to make us even more coin every single time we do it. As in the background, you guys will see, yeah, we're getting about 140 for the card. Not bad. All right, now let's talk about this other method. We're going to be going on over the program game time. As we do, another tip you guys need to know if you want to get to 1 million coins in this game, and this is really just something that I follow, is to never spend your coins on packs. Man, like packs in the store, they are never going to make you coins. There's almost 0 times where buying a pack is going to end up making you profit. So boys, one tip you need to know, just don't spend your coins on packs. Now beyond that, let's make a little bit more coin. We're going to go through and we're going to do some 87 overall game time champion sets. And I'm not going to lie, a lot of these sets are profitable. If we look at Patrick Queen, he's pretty good. If we look at Quentin Nelson, he's pretty good. If we look at Javon Holland, he's pretty good. Now the way we're going to do this is we're kind of going to work that first. We're going to start this one off by checking what the price of these 88 overall players is, or sorry, 87 overall players is, and we'll see who's most expensive. So we're going to filter it down by the quality 86 to 87 and the program game time, and I'm just